Alright guys, in this video we are going to take a look at how to create a brand new project in Adobe Premiere and how to getting started with editing. So when you first open the Adobe Premiere, you will see an interface like this. You can see the menu bar, but there's nothing. In order to start the editing, you must create a project. The project is a Premiere file with the Premiere extension .prj, so you can store all the settings and all the editing things on that project file. So let's create a project file. You can create file and new, and here you can see project. The default shortcut is Ctrl Alt N. You can create a project, use that shortcut. So here I'm going to teach you to become a great editor, right? So I'm not just teaching you just become an average editor. So I share a lot of techniques and things I have learned over my 6 years of video editing experience. So you must put very good attention to those details. So here you must always remember to use keyboard shortcuts. Get comfortable with keyboard shortcuts that make you much faster. So if you can do these initial things much faster, you have more time to edit. So that way you can do advanced things. So click on this. Now you can get a dialog box like this, new project. So here you can see the project window, and here you can give a name for the project. So give a meaningful name like that is related to your editing project. By that way you can, in later times, if you want to do some revision, you know what's the project name and date, so stuff like that. So by that way you can easily identify the project. So give a name like new highlights v1, right? So you can put a name and you can select where do you want to save this project. So you can browse and you can select a location on your hard drive. So here I would like to show you a special trick. Not a trick, but you must remember this thing, right? So let's say if you go to my hard drive, and here you can see video editing projects. So here you can see the folder structure. So I have source, images, PSD files because a lot of videos required Photoshop documents, Audition files because sometimes we export the things to Adobe Audition to do audio works and music, sound effects, and Premiere files, After Effects file, and render, that is the final video. And if you need some reference videos for your editing project, so create a template like this. You can see I have created a template folder like this. This is a really good structure. So keep those folder in one folder, and you can copy that and you can save the Premiere files in this folder like here, right? So I have created a template Premiere project file also too. So create a folder structure like this and have a template like this, and you can point to that location here, and you can save it as, select the folder, and you can start the new project. So here you can see some other settings here. So I'll explain these things while we are dig into the advanced steps. Here the most important thing is the ingest settings, right? So ingesting mean if you recorded a video file at very high bitrate like RAW footage or something, and your computer cannot handle that, ingesting mean you can create proxies. When you import those clips into your project inside Premiere, you can create proxies. We need to create proxies because if you import a very large files like 6 GB video file, the Premiere cannot read that data real time. That way you can see it dropping frames and you cannot play the video. In that case, we need to create proxies, but I'll create a dedicated lesson about that. So just for now, just ignore that, right? So here, this is another important setting. So you can see the Playback Engine, right? So you must select whether you are using the Mercury Playback Engine software or you must use the graphic card. If your graphic card support, let the Mercury Playback Engine GPU, so that way you can render the video much faster, right? So now click OK. So when you click OK, it will open an interface like this, and you can see the project saved here. This is the project name on this top, and you can see the folder where you have saved it. Now we are ready to get started with editing. Now you need to import the video clips into Adobe Premiere. I'll teach that in the next video.